When we pray for something, don't get mad when the answer is giving you signs that you should not be doing that. How should I word it? If some of y'all are feeling conviction lately, or feeling some sort of conflict in the decisions that you're having to make daily, and you're praying about it, what should I do? And I feel like I'm not on the right track, or what is the best thing for me to do? And you're just kind of maybe feeling lost. When we're experiencing burnout or loss of direction, it's very easy to go wherever there is a chance for you to go. Lack of structure is where the enemy gets you. Lack of structure and lack of direction is where the enemy can easily gain access to you. This ties back to the question that I'm going to ask. Does this decision, when I'm asking for clarity, when I'm asking for a sign, for an answer, does this decision serve the life that I'm praying for? Think about that. So when you're faced with a situation on what you're supposed to do, think about what you're praying for. That is where he tests you. That is where you are given the choice. Or is this choice feeding my distraction or my purpose? I used to be like, okay, if God is giving me a sign, it's happening to me in real life. And that's what the sign was. Ultimate sign the whole entire time is you making the decision on where your life is going to go. So that's why I've been realizing, like, why is my life going in circles? Like, this cycle keeps happening again. And it's because I didn't make an active choice to change the habits that I was doing. I do learn from situations, I do come back stronger, but I'm still a little not satisfied with the outcomes. This is all up to you. The sign is there for you to make the choice. It's not always a clear sign all the time. Most of the time, it is literally the most subtle thing, and it is up to you in that very specific moment to literally discern yourself. You guys will know what I'm talking about if you are going through a similar situation. Now it makes sense. Like, he gives you these active choices that you can make for yourself, and you sometimes do put yourself in those situations where you are exposed to temptation. You are exposed to lust. So that's why you just have to flee from it. You just have to say no, guys. You just have to say no. I can't believe I'm realizing this right now, because I feel like I've been trying to figure this out for such a long time. Sometimes you just don't and can't comprehend something until you fully understand it. And you have to fully be able to receive it in order to change and improve your life. It's just funny, like, every chapter is just different for me. And I'm documenting it for y'all to see, and it's just like eye-opening. It's very cool to witness the changes that I'm going through. Same thing I talked about with the things that you do if you're trying to become a better person. Think about the things that your best self would do. Would they be doom scrolling for hours in bed? Or would they be rotting and idling and doing nothing when they could be making good use of their time? It kind of aligns with just who you want to be. And even if you do get signs from God, that's the decision you have to make for yourself. That is what comes out of it. You cannot just rely on you not doing the work. It's that God is within you to do the work. When I see people saying, oh, just pray about it, when there is a physical problem at hand, God is with me through the problem. I can't sit here and do nothing. God helps me through these situations. That's what is able to come forth, many abundant things and fruits that come out of the situation. I get that sometimes incredible things are able to happen, and that's how you're able to realize that God is in you. God is working through you. You are a vessel for him. He is using you to show that he is real. And you're supposed to just show people what love is. I think it very well needs to be shown through your actions. Obviously, you can say something, and that's what we all ultimately want to do because it's easier said than done. When you can truly show by action, you don't even need to say nothing. People will know you by your fruits. People will know you by your name. You know, you don't even have to introduce yourself sometimes. And I've experienced that, and it feels amazing. You know you've done the work, so you don't need to explain yourself. If you guys have experienced that somehow, you know what I mean. When you're explaining yourself to someone, it's like you need to prove something. Comparing to when you walk into a room and people just know who you are by your fruits, by your accomplishments, by your success, and it's like you're satisfied. Okay, I'm literally full on sweating. Life does not give you what you ask for. Life does not give you plain Plain and simple what you ask for. It gives you the opportunity to become it. Our situations repeat ourselves because we are just not able to discern ourselves well enough to make that decision. So then once we grow out of that, we're able to change and get better. I get it now, guys. I fully get it. Just sometimes just be like, why is this happening to me? Even when I try so hard, even when I'm giving them all that I can. Those are the times when we have to fully let go. That might be the only solution. When you ask for an answer, when you ask for like clarity, or when you ask for patience from God, usually God does not give you straight up just peace. No problems, no drama, no nothing. He gives you pressure. When you ask for more strength in something, he literally does not give it to you any easier. He actually makes it harder. And that is literally how you become stronger. So think of it as like a physical thing. If you are training for something, right? You do not become stronger by lifting the weight any lighter. You get stronger by training even harder and lifting heavier weights. So then the same weight that was hard for you before becomes easy. Is it clicking now? Is it clicking now? Because it is clicking for me, for sure. I am getting this clarity because I've experienced so many experiences where I was like, what am I doing wrong? Why can I not seem to get out of this loop? And truly, I would not have been able to be where I'm at and the path that I'm on if those things did not happen to me. And sometimes there is nothing you need to do about it. I'm actually sweating so much. When things actually come our way and give us the opportunity to grow, most of the time, we go back to what feels familiar to us. We go back to what we're comfortable in, which is maybe repeating the same mistakes over again, maybe going back to the same people who wronged us. When we're actually supposed to be growing, it would feel like resistance. It would feel like everything's going wrong because you're not familiar with it. You're not comfortable growing. But sometimes that is the exact thing that you're doing something right. It actually baffles me because the right path and these right decisions were there all along. So that's why when we repeat these same cycles and it just feels like the same story but a different name, it's a topic that I feel if you don't understand it or if you're not trying to grow, you will not really be able to grasp this concept. I am only saying this because I want to become better and I've been through situations where it just has no value in them. And I want things to happen in my life that are fruitful, that actually fulfill my soul. I think it's really important to finally find something that is meaningful and to grow in that, even if it is difficult. Hopefully I said everything I needed to say. Every day I'm kind of trying to realize something new. So it is almost Christmas, and so I will see you guys in my next video, and peace out.